Winonans, Brian Cornell here. Word on the street, our neighbors, Lafayette Shores, won't be participating in Halloween this season. Maybe it's because they build obnoxious walls, or perhaps it's their stringent enforcement of the bunny ear method when it comes to tying your shoes, with penalties so heavy they include fines and prison time. Whatever the situation, it is up to us Winonans to keep the tradition of Halloween alive and well in our neighborhood. This friendly video is going to share with you some tips and tricks to keep your Halloween safe. The first safety tip that we'd like to go over is how to get candy from your hands to those of trick-or-treaters. It doesn't sound so easy during pandemic times, but we're going to go over a few fun, tricky ways to get candy to those ghouls and goblins that show up at your front door. First one is what we'd like to call Daddy Fat Sacks. That is a pre-packaged bag of candy that can be left out for trick-or-treaters as they make their way around. If you prefer a more personal approach, why not the "Are you ready for your candy, Mr. Peterson" idea, which includes rubber gloves and a face covering to allow you to be more personal with your trick-or-treaters. Remember, 6-foot social distancing. We also have the tong method. That includes tongs that you can purchase from the dollar store right up the street, and it allows you to be personal yet impersonal with the candy delivery system. We also include the tong. We encourage you to double up on the "Are you ready for your candy, Mr. Peterson" method, the rubber gloves, and the mask. In my neck of the woods, we plan to be very safe, and that is delivering candy via an air shot method. It may not get directly to you at first, but you get the gist. Let's see how else you can stay safe this Halloween season. Once you're suited up and ready for an evening of trick-or-treating, remember, there are some safety tips that you should revise before heading out for a night on the town. First, if you will be participating in trick-or-treating, be sure to limit your group to small numbers, preferably of those that you've already been in contact with during the pandemic times. As you make your way through the Winona neighborhood, if you come across a home that looks to be already hosting trick-or-treaters, please wait your turn to allow the trick-or-treaters to move on and the host to prepare for you. Winona has a lot of narrow roadways. If you can, please take advantage of your driveway or park your car on a much wider drive area such as Norway. If you have a noble cause that prevents you from participating in Halloween 2020, we thank you in advance for your sacrifice. But please, as a courtesy to your neighbors, be sure to turn off your porch light and stay inside during the hours of trick-or-treating. Neighbors, if you are trick-or-treating and find that there is a home that does not look to be participating in the Halloween season, please move on. This year, when it comes to checking your candy after trick-or-treating, there's only one safe way to do it during the pandemic: burn it. You see, if that candy melts, it was real candy. If it doesn't melt, that's candy you don't want to play with. That's science. Keep it safe this Halloween, Winona, and I'll see you Halloween night.